Thank you all for being here today. This is a reminder, this is a open question and answer and portal technical support session for state agencies who are working on OAA proposals to the OAA. Bring up briefly our all right. Can you all see the document I'm displaying? Yes, great. Thank you. So this is our kind of cycle dates. We are here today on the 14th with this one. So we have one more open Q&A and support session next Wednesday. And then proposals have to be submitted by 11:59 p.m. Through our grants portal on the 27th. And also, as a reminder, any executive branch agencies need to be sure that any proposals they submit to the OAA have gone through the governor's office administration approval process before they're submitted to us. If the governor's office is not, which I believe runs through the Secretary of Health and Human Resources, is the kind of conduit for that. If it hasn't been approved by them, then we will not be able to consider it. And then we'll go through our process of review, and there'll be kind of probably some communications and probably some virtual meetings to talk through the proposals, and then we'll eventually work up our recommendations. And then our grants committee will decide the final awards for the next performance period on August 1st. So I will now open it up for questions. You can use the Q&A feature to type something in, or you can use the hand raise, and we can allow to talk. Is there anything, whether it, questions on the proposal, questions on, details around a renewal, having, questions on how to put something into the grants portal, accessing it, any kind of technical stuff like that. Anything related to state agency proposals and awards, feel free to ask. All right, we only have a couple of attendees today, so I'm not seeing any questions in the Q&A, and I haven't seen, oh, there's a hand raise. Okay. Mr. Tuttle, you may go ahead and unmute and ask your question.
Okay, thanks. I was trying to type it in, but
No
can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I had a question on the application. There's a question related, well, the question is your project certified or credentialed by a state or federal agency or other organization? I'm not sure what that means. Could you help me with that, please?
Yes, it's probably applies less to state agencies than it does to some of our cities and counties that we work with, but we ask anyway. So it's like, is there any that's like, somebody like CMS or SAMHSA or HRSA, anybody like that on the federal level have to certify the program in order for it to be able to operate? Same way like DBHTS has to certify facilities, things like that. Licensing would fall into that. we tried to use some broad terms, so it's kind of open, and it does not apply to every project. Um,
Okay.
Certainly.
Well, and so I interpreted it very broadly. We're currently funded by DBHDS SOAR grants. So I included the award letter in that because that's as close as I thought we could come to the spirit of the question. But it sounds like I'm in the right path.
Yep, that's fine. There's at least some level of endorsement, yes, if they have funded you.
Good,
Um,
that's good to know. Thanks.
yep, no, that works. Mhm. All right. Any other questions? Okay, well, I'm not seeing anything pop up in the Q&A and no other hand raises, so appreciate everyone being here. And like I said, there's one more of these on the 21st, and then the proposals are due in the portal by 11:59 on May 27th, which is the day after Memorial Day. So appreciate everyone being here and checking in. Appreciate all the work everyone's doing on proposals and getting everything together. See you all next week.